Hello guys, Simplicity here. Just thought I'd make a quick intro video to myself basically. I've been watching a lot of deck hero videos for the past couple of years, 2-3 years maybe. Watching a lot of different players play deck heroes. Just thought I'd start making some videos myself, as I follow about 3 or 4 of them that I currently watch. Shout out to Lucifer, Daddy Steve, Mr. Box, and all the other players that's not making any videos. Shout out to you guys. So this is me. My videos are gonna basically cover everything from everyday farming to using energy to events like Sky Arena, deck duels, all those kind of things. So let's get into it. Firstly, I'll introduce you to my current deck. Obviously this melded Aquarius is not helping me in the slightest because it's unmelded, and I didn't really think it through, and now it's taking up a lot of cost for basically nothing. Just a few extra hit points and health, that's it. But yeah, if I could go back, I'd definitely not take her to level 15. That would also mean that I have a clean unmelded deck, as I'm not currently at a high level. So that Aquarius is a big mistake. I wish I had another one, and then I could take this one out and just put a normal level 10 Aquarius in my deck, but unfortunately I do not have another Aquarius. My Wrath Hunter is at level 6. I see most people leave him at level 5. I don't know why. My OCD just fucks around with me if I leave it at level 5, because it deals 1900 damage, direct damage, and I can't leave it at that. It has to be 2000 or either, whatever, but I can't leave it at 1900, so I made him level 6. I don't have any fancy talents as yet. I wish I did. I've been dumping a lot of glory points into my hero, but I'm unable to fucking get this this Morty stamina. Cripple is kind of useful. I don't mind that for now. Death Cloud, I've been changing the third talent a lot, but yeah, I don't get anything fancy now, so we'll just see what I get in time. Equipment, I don't have any equipment, any special equipment with extra skills and stuff. Sorry. I was lucky once when there's my runes. I was lucky once when I crafted this little level 4 champion hammer. I added some sparks and I was fucking around with it because I didn't know how to make all this fancy equipment. So I got increased HP of all creatures by 176, which is not bad. I was like ecstatic when I got that. This one I did after that was kind of a fail, obviously. So I've been leaving the equipment. I'll leave it for when I understand it more. I've been watching a lot of videos about it, but yeah, I'll do that when I get my main deck finished where I need it to be. Right now, obviously, I've got cost issues. That's why I said the Aquarius does not help me at all. Then I've got my raid deck. Obviously, Task Mistress is not the best Morty hero to raid with. I do have a Balrog, but I haven't spent any glory points on him to get Undying or anything. This is the talents that I've got here. Well, she's Dominion level 4. Other talents, Morty, Stamina, Berserk, and Cripple. Not the best, but like I said, this is my raid deck, and it's like a 90% or 95% win rate, obviously, so I don't care much for the talents. Although I wish I had Deathless, at least. Deathless is one of the talents that I do need. If I do raid somebody and they've got a much stronger deck than me, then I need to have Deathless in order to be able to win that fight. This is a Protean Grimoire deck that I'm busy building. Getting the setups are not the difficult part. That's very easy. They're all melded, or they all should be melded with Bless 10, and then all of them need to have Bless Rune at level, I think it's 7 or 8 and higher. Obviously my second one is melded as well with Bless and Bless. I think I've got the rune. Do I have the rune? Yeah, I've got the rune, but the runes are not upgraded yet, because that's the easy part. The difficult part is melding all these oracles, because I need basically 10 oracles for each, you know, one for each creature in my deck. And then this was just a feigned thing that I did for some of the, I needed some material to meld other creatures, so I just built this deck to do some of the, what's it called again, the chambers. Oh yeah, it was chambers. I've got a lot of material lately. I know there's a lot of people out there that's got like probably 10 times the amount I do, but what I do now is all my extra energy, when I'm done with mines, when I'm done with the energy mine, and I'm done with all my farming, like for Hornbeast, Queen Temperess and Oracle, then I dump all the extra energy into chamber, so that when I need to enhance or meld a creature, that I don't have to wait and, you know, grind out the materials. Then I have most of them already. So that's kind of where all my extra energy is going at the moment. As you can see, I don't have any recycle, not even recycle 1 or any revives in my deck. I absolutely despise disposal decks, although I've got more than enough disposals to create a disposal deck, but it's just a dick move. I don't know. It's just it just takes all the fun out of it. I'll rather like fight a guy than, you know, just dispose of him. So so that's that. Let me just see if I another 54 minutes. I haven't spent any gems on this Sky Arena yet. I just do my scrolls as I get them. I fight in the elite class, if you want to call it that. Heroic is a bit hectic for me, because obviously Druidess, Twilight Ronin, oops, thank you very much, they are way too strong for me. So I fight in the elite. It's the most comfortable for me, basically, because I can just auto it. There's like maybe once out of the 5 which I'll lose, maybe. Most of the time I win it, so that's not an issue. But yeah, there has been a few times where I've lost one fight, but then I'm fighting against the Druidess. My maps, I haven't done deck deals a lot lately, just because I get paired with insanely difficult players. Whales, if you want to call it that. It's way too difficult, it's useless, and then you can't you can't really do anything, or I can't really do anything about it. So I haven't done this a lot because this is a long event, and if I would have wanted to stay like in the top ranks or something, it would take a lot of gems because there's a lot of players with much better decks than mine, so that they just don't have to spend as much as me just to stay in it. Traders Post, I think I've bought one or twice from Traders. And then my campaign, I haven't done it in a while. I got to where I am now. I just finished map 14, got to 15. I haven't even attempted 15.1 once, because I figured that this was probably the furthest that I'll get without any recycle or any revive in my deck. I think from here on out I'm gonna have to wait till I get at least some form of recycle, or if I'm lucky, get a revive. Then I'll attempt 15, and hopefully I'll get that. 14 actually went not that bad, without any revive or recycle. I think I struggled with 14.8. I think it was 14.8. No, it wasn't 14. Let me see, 14.9. No, it was 14.8. And then 14.11, obviously, I also struggled a bit. Maybe tried each of them like 5 or 6 times before I got them, with this current deck, except for Cosmic Air. I swapped him out yesterday. I got him yesterday with a total purchase rewards. Yeah, I got to where I am with 2 Capricorns, and the Cosmic Air just made its way into my deck yesterday. It's just some form of healing, because I don't have any healing as well. I don't have the Torment rune on my Paragon, so that was a stupid move on my part, because I got Diamond Dust rune to level 7, where I would have rather actually opted for the Torment rune on Paragon, because every round she can heal some of my creatures, which with Diamond Dust she only heals once, and then when she dies, she dies. So I've got 2 Granite Dragons, which are obviously not upgraded yet. I'm hoping to get more so that I can. But I think by the time I have enough to do a Granite Dragon melt, then I'll probably have a Revive card. So I'd really like to get a Revive Granite Dragon. I've got Dragon Lancer, also got him yesterday. He's only to Magma Breath 3, which is meh. It's not the greatest, but I just tested him out. But I definitely want this Magma Breath to level 6 at the minimum. I think like level 8, level 9, you might start dealing some serious damage. I've got 2 Oyonaris with S revives, but I mean, I don't really want to gamble, because with them you got to gamble because you've only got 1 chance. So I don't have them in my deck because the single revives are useless. Got an Hanzo, but I need the Concealed Strike rune. I also got this with Lucky Draw. Well, where's he now? Skeletal Viper with Lucky Draw. And I took him to Corrosive Breath 6. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's definitely not useless. So I'm going to keep him for maybe if I build some other deck or whatever, then I'm going to definitely use him. I did use him for quite some time. He helped me through a few of the maps. I've got 2 Demon Hunters. Obviously, I'm only saving their sacrifice. Hopefully, I would be lucky enough to get either a sacrifice Capricorn or a sacrifice Taurus, because Taurus with sacrifice 10 is just like insane. There's some disposal shit. I've got a few Mimers trees. I might do a recycle melt if I get a recycle. I've got a recycle one. Obviously I've got Thalassa, but I mean, at the point where I am, the people I'm fighting, a recycle 1 is useless, so there's no use having him in my deck. I need to at least have a recycle 2, 3, or a revive, those kind of things. There's 2 Balthazars, I'll use them for fucking upgrading another creature. I've gotten these, one I got from Lucky Spin, I can't remember where the others came from. Altar, there's more disposal. I got 2 Titanias back to back from Altar. My Queen Tempress is, I'm gonna meld recycle 1 on her. I just need 1 more copy, and I need 9 more shards. Then I've got to recycle 1, and then I'm gonna put it in my deck, so then hopefully that'll make a difference. The rest of the stuff, is not that it's not that great. Got some pet dragons. Not the best stuff. There's another insta-kill or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck he does. I've never upgraded that card in my whole life. Fafnir I got from Mazes, which is quite cool, but obviously I've only got 1, so I'll just use him for some kind of, just to fill a spot until I get something else in another deck. I've got so much bullshit basically. There's a lot of other cards. It's cost, attack, level, HP, received, star. I never played around with this sorting on the side. I just know the unlock, lock, and then obviously the factions, the stars. Usually I just put it all. I know some people use Dark Witch a lot, but I think for the voodoo, I think she's got some voodoo bullshit going on. So yeah, so like now I've got some energy that's built up. Let me just make sure. Unfortunately, I really want to send, but I can't because I'm maxed for the day. That's my guild master. And where's my other guild master? It's her. So what I do is obviously I maxed out all my, so now I just go into the chambers, go to human, then I'll take like level, let's say level 4, and then I'll just spend energy this way when I'm done with everything else. So I just collect materials. I don't care by going into them and changing my whole deck around just so I could get a few extra. I just dump the energy like this, and then that's that. So that when I do need to upgrade something, that I've got all the necessary material, or at least most of it. So because in the past I've wanted to do it, and then I'm like, oh, now I've got everything for the meld or for whatever I wanted to do, and then I need a shitload of material, and then it's like another 2 to 3 days because maybe one is locked or this or that. So that was always a pain in the ass, waiting for the material. So now I make sure that all my extra energy, I just dump it here. I think I've got enough fucking omens, emblems. I've got 89, symbol 37, totem 3. Yeah, I've got enough omens. I'll take totem. I think totems. So this one, yeah. Okay, now well, there's the energy is dumped. My trials, I'm only at level 100 today. The furthest I've gotten here was a level 118, I think it was 3 days ago. A few times I came to 115, and then most of the time, well, not most of the time, but maybe like 50% of the time I'll get stuck at like between 95 and 105 somewhere, depending on obviously what type of decks I'm fighting. I love to watch through this guide here just to see what the people do, how they fight. My gauntlet, have I done it today? No, I don't think so. So let's do something. Let me just put this deck together. Chiroptera is insane. Capricorn, I just need the one with the dodge rune. I think that's it. Yeah, 146. My energy, my cost is maxed. There we go. So let's see what happens. It normally takes me like one time to like wait for the creatures, because I don't have a lot of creatures that are like upgraded, and I don't have such a strong deck that I can finish the whole gauntlet with one deck. Not yet, obviously. So it takes me like maybe a day and a half, and then I've done the gauntlet completely, and I've actually got like a lot of nice things from the gauntlet. No creatures yet, but like a lot of Oceanus shards, Captivator. I think yesterday I got like 4 Captivator shards. So a lot of nice things. We'll let his Queen Temperance eat that up. Okay, and then obviously this order that I put them in is like this. I think I've got a toxicity. I think I've got the toxicity rune, poison rune. Yep. Taurus is gonna shred them. And give me back. I see a lot of people that I follow on YouTube with the deck heroes, they like a lot of things they just skip, and I get that, but a lot of times I want to watch through it. So I'll try and make a lot of videos about like fighting and stuff like that, so you can watch the battles actually, then just me rambling on about random stuff, and you're not being able to see any fights. So somebody's gonna get the arrow and they all just perish, including my Capricorn. But that's why I put Cosmic Hair in, because it's at least some kind of healing that I didn't have before. I've got Snow Harlot, but yeah, that healing is terrible. So you see it's healing, at least some form of healing. And we'll just put him in for the fun. That's obviously a done deal. That I wish that Hippolyta was on my side, so I've gotten a recycle. And she would obviously have been melded. Okay, well, that's just a gauntlet. I think a lot of people find that easy. I'll take that. I actually wanted to see something I forgot about. I think it was here. Yes, oh, I've got 8. I forgot about this. I thought I might have enough because I want an immunity rune so bad. So bad for my spirit caller because she's so squishy. You just look at her wrong and then she's gone. Even with immunity, she takes a lot of damage with direct attacks, basic attacks. I think this is still far away, half an hour. Let's see what happens. I haven't done deck duel in a few days, so let's have a good laugh because I'm probably gonna get absolutely destroyed. I can say with confidence that I have never given up. White. Okay. Let's see what happens. There's 1 insta-kill, 1 disposal. And he's got Deathless, Undying. Let's wait it out. Is this recycle 1? Yes, it is. There's another disposal. I lose a lot of these fights just because of disposal decks, and yeah. More power to him, but you won't find me with a disposal deck, I'm sorry. So let's kill those 3 instantaneously. That Undying will hopefully goes for Spirit Caller. Yep, there we go. So play him out, boy. He's got another single revive. I've taken care of 1 recycle. Oh boy. Okay, we won. Yay! Yeah, I know it's difficult. A lot of people don't have a lot of fancy stuff, you know. I mean, the things that I do have, you know, I had to obviously buy gems or buy this or buy that. So yeah. My mines are done. I just do obviously these ones until the first chest. This one when I have enough gems to do the first chest. So I just see, I always just have a look at my energy to make sure I have contributed enough. Not the very best at the guild maps. I don't do a lot of damage. I've got 1 more claim for the day. Actually, this lucky spin, obviously my next purchase is going to be the Torment rune. Now that I have the Diamond Dust, I've got Dragon Lancer. Next up is... This is also recycle? No, it's the Lunar Goddess. That's just also recycle. Okay, so... yeah, this is my next stop. It's going to be Torment Town. After that, obviously Concealed Strike, because I've got Hanzo sitting on the bench. He's worthless without that Concealed Strike. So it's Torment, Concealed Strike, and then I'm going to buy a shitload of essence so that I can get that Hanzo in my deck ASAP with a very high concealed strike, so that I'm not struggling with Spirit Caller. And actually, if you look at the winnings here, IT Pluton won mega prize 23,430, I believe was either this morning or yesterday. And then I remembered he's on my friends list. So Lucky Bugger got 23,000 gems. 23,000 gems. I think I've gotten the yellow, where the jackpot ends up in the yellow bar or block. I think I've only got it once, and I can't even remember what I won. Obviously there was no jackpot in there. I got my Aquarius from a booster. I was lucky there. I think it was like on the 5th or 6th try I got it. So I was pretty ecstatic. Next event I'm not missing out on is gonna be but it's something I think I need help with it, because I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's worth it. Obviously Octavius is worth it. Next event I'm gonna go for him with ultimate chests. I'm gonna finish him. Hopefully I'll be able to finish him. I think I will be. The other creature is Queen Artola. I've got 22, so I can finish her as well, but the thing that I'm struggling with is I don't have any upgrade. I think I've got 2 Omni Essence, but obviously it's not enough to make, both of these skills, like let's say level 6 or 7. So that will be useless for me to waste it on this if I do get her. So now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Should I go for her next event? Is she going to be useful to me? Because I won't be able to either, meld her obviously with revive, or upgrade these talents to a high level. So I think obviously the Octavius is going to be the best bet for me to spend gems on. It's going to be the Octavius event. Yeah, these few shots are received with a daily 7-day gala. Obviously I would love to have a Kitsune. I don't have that yet. Hippolyta, found that chart on the 2nd maze. And yes, those are just... I've got 2 Titan Bangles and 2 Warlord Bands. So now I'm collecting the Dreamer's Chalice, so that I've got some sort of, one-shot healing to one creature that I need to stay on the field for another couple of rounds or whatever. So that will be that. I have only unsealed 1 Thalassa. That's going to be Queen Temperess, obviously. I haven't unsealed anything else. Obviously Loki and Ra is very good. Divine Terra is extremely good with Shatter Soul, if I'm not mistaken. And then Time Hopper I haven't seen with not Time Hopper, Toma, with a fancy meld, but I know she's quite something. She's quite something. Ra is extremely good, but you need a lot of stuff. Even if I had this card now, it won't even make it into my deck because it's going to be unmelded. I don't have any or a lot of Omni Essence to make all these skills useful, and it's going to be unmelded, no sacrifice. So that's going to be that. Arena, I actually jumped a lot of places today. I went from 170 something to 59, which is good. I did spot, I will probably never beat these people, especially this guy. You know, I'm talking about one Queen Artola, and then she's unmelded. This guy's got 3 of them that's melded. Shout out to you, Queen Artola. 3 of them in one deck, all of them melded. Next time Nefarious Witch pops up in the total purchase event, I'm going to get that, because then I've got my first recycle. That's going to be useful for my deck. Shout out to this, I don't know exactly what his name is. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But Equip, yeah, he's got him alright. He's got him good. He's got him good. And then TDS Daddy Steve, obviously I'm coming for you, boy. Obviously not gonna be today or tomorrow, but I'll definitely video that. And once I get to him, that's gonna be awesome. That's obviously gonna be in the future, because he's got a few nice cards. He's a lot higher level than me, so he's got some cards to play with. I've lost against this broad. Let's see what happened. This was 2 hours ago. This feels like it was this morning, but that wasn't 2 hours ago, because it's almost like 7:30. So that's me on top, obviously. It's got Taskmistress, level 5, Protection, Deathless, Cripple, Dragon Lord with Anger, Ares. So nothing special at the moment. Let's see what happens. Taurus is obviously gonna slaughter Dragon Lord and Ares. Oops, Cosmic Air took care of them. I'd love to have a Dahlia as well. She's got Sacrifice and Recycle too, so that could actually be useful. Clowns my Capricorn, and my Cosmic Air, and my Taurus. And they send mine to the deck, so that means they are 100% saved. Otherwise, they would have been taken care of by his clone Taurus. So let's see what happens. I apologize if I don't have all the gist of making these videos yet, but we're gonna get there eventually. Hopefully we're gonna get some viewers and keep the Deck Heroes community alive, because let's face it, it has been going a bit downhill. A lot of players stopped playing, but hopefully we can stay in it. Spirit Caller just getting denied. And my cards are going to get saved again. If she didn't retreat them, then it would probably be a bit more OP, but because she retreats them, or most of them, they get saved basically. They don't take any damage, they enter the field refreshed. The Taurus, GG. That pit dragon is gone. See, that's why I wish so badly. I cannot wait till I get my first recycle 2, recycle 3, revive. I don't know when's the revive gonna come, but if Freya comes, total purchase rewards, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make a plan, I'm gonna get it. I need that revive. I hope she comes tomorrow. I don't think so though, because I think I saw her like a week or something ago in total purchase rewards, so she's probably going to be out of it for a while. But I would get her because she's got that cleanse 4 as well, which would be very useful. that would be very useful. This Angel Prime, stab through. Nah. I think there's another recycle one. Yep. I'm playing with a lot of old cards, Zodiacs, like Capricorn, Cosmic Air. I've got Cancer, I've got Scorpio. But, you know, they just don't do it these days, you know. They're not just not enough these days. I mean, yes, I've got Cosmic Air and Chiroptera and Aquarius to help me. But, you know, that's why I went for Cosmic Air and Octavius, even though they're also old cards. But even if you have a full Zodiac deck, you won't be able to beat some of the top tier guys. You know, these new cards are just way too OP. So we'll see how long they last. Taurus is one of the ones that's in it for the long run. You get sacrifice 10 on her, then it's GG. So that's one of my biggest wishes, is to hopefully get one day sacrifice 10 on my Taurus. You see, this is where a revive would have been nice. Would have been very nice. Gotta hang in there. And Paragon, if she had Torment Rune, boom, would have been amazing. So that's why I'm going for that next. If I had Torment Rune, then that would not have happened because she would have healed up. If I had a revive or a recycle, you know, we would be looking at a way different fight. I'd have a lot of more creatures on the field. My Paragon would stay on the field if she doesn't get insta-killed or whatever. And that was that. That was my fight to get to 59. So that's it, guys. I think I don't have any tournament decks ready yet. Obviously, you know, I've only got Taskmistress and Rave Hunter. Taskmistress, obviously not something, excuse me, you want to use in tournament. Obviously you can, if she's got all the right talents, if she's high enough, and you've got all the fancy stuff, fancy creatures to you know, to make a deck with her, then yes, she is viable for tournament. But unfortunately, I do not have that. So I'm focusing on getting this deck where it needs to be. Basically, I need to get Hanzo in. I need to get Hanzo in. Would love to have Dragon Lancer in at a very high level, level 8, level 9, and then obviously revives, those kind of things. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is Simplicity, and I'm out. Remember to like if you liked the video. I'll be seeing you guys in the near future. Cheers.